G'day mates. In today's video, I want to kick off talking about the meme strat that was so overpowered, Fortnite had to vault the double barrel shotgun from competitive. This strategy was hilarious. We had so many pros like Queasy and Vadeal abusing it today. I want to show you the clips and show you why it's no longer in the game. Honestly, it was fun while it lasted, but this strategy was unbeatable. I also want to talk about the Elite Cup finals. We had the first Elite Cup of the season. We got to see which teams come out on top. Queasy and Vino just falling short. We had big performances from brand new teams like Clix and Tourney. It was such an exciting tournament, and we had over 200,000 people playing in the EU Solo Cup alone today. And I want to talk about why Fortnite competitive is doing so well right now. Also, I'm going to end today's video with just some hilarious clips and the best moments from the tournaments today in case you missed it. So stick around till the end of the video. Let's jump into it. Let's kick off talking about why the double barrel shotgun has been vaulted from competitive. You may not even realize it's in competitive. The only way to get it is at the key chest and it costs 2 keys. Most people probably haven't bought it, but if you've watched any Fortnite competitive before, if you've watched my channel, I've talked about maybe 5 or 6 times strategies like this. Any single time there is the dub barrel shotgun in the game, the one that shoots you and gives you a knockback effect like a flint knock, and there's any way to get a low gravity effect, you combine them and you have one of the most godly, unbeatable meme strats, and it was being used insanely today. We had Queasy and Vino get 2 second places using this strategy in the EU Elite Finals. So arguably the most stacked lobbies in the world outside of FNCS or LAN events, the EU Elite Finals, and Queasy, I shouldn't say Queasy and Vino, Queasy managed to get 2 second places, and I'll just give you a glimpse of what it looks like. I know what some of you guys are going to say, but Aussie, these meme strats are entertaining, they're funny. You always say we need crazy things in Fortnite to bring back the viewership and make people enjoy it. And I get it. I do agree with you there. We need some fun, crazy things in the game. And I was doing a viewing party on Twitch watching this tournament, and it was hilarious. But let's be honest, it is absurdly broken. It's not just a little bit strong. It's not just a little bit crazy. It is absolutely broken. If you didn't notice, the player goes so high, they're outside of the render distance where enemies physically cannot shoot them. The only way to beat someone doing this is either get triple balloon strat from your perks and fly up and fight them, or have soaring sprints and have the double barrel yourself and go up and fight them, which at that point is just insane. I'm going to show you a clip later in the video of Vadeal who actually got in a fight with someone who was also using the double barrel strat, which was hilarious. I'll get to that later, but honestly, Fortnite made the right decision here. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Let me know, even with that information, if you think things like this should stay in the game. But with the solo victory cups, which are going to take place today, which I'm really excited for, a lot of up and coming grinders are going to get their first chance at money. I feel like if people were having money basically stolen by people doing this strategy, it would have been pretty upsetting. It would have been sad. If you come second place to this in a tournament, knowing if you win, you get $100, and there was basically nothing you could do to counter this strategy, I think they made the right decision vaulting it. Unfortunately, Fortnite, as far as I saw, didn't actually officially announced that it was vaulted. We had to get this information from iFireMonkey. I would like to see Fortnite have a bit better communication on that in the future, because I did see quite a lot of people complaining under the tweets of mine and iFireMonkey announcing that it's been vaulted, saying they spent entire games looking for it, not even realizing it was taken out of the game. Let's recap the tournaments today. We had the Solo Victory Cup qualifiers and we had the Elite Finals. Before I jump into talking about the Elite Finals and showing you guys some of the insane clips from today, I did want to start off with a very, very positive note for competitive Fortnite going forward. Kinch ran the stats and we had over 200,000 people playing today, up to 250,000 on only EU solos alone. For one single tournament that is region locked, we had upwards of 250,000 people playing. That is absolutely massive and is such a good sign for competitive Fortnite. I'm guessing a lot of you guys watching the video right now will be feeling pretty good towards the game because the stats don't lie. People are enjoying it. You might hear some complaints from pros saying the hammers are broken, the skill gap is bad, but honestly, the numbers show that Fortnite competitive is in a very healthy state. I think it's obviously something to do with it's the end of the year, so a lot of people are on break. You only need contender division to play, but I think you'd be crazy to overlook the fact that the game is just more enjoyable. People seem to be enjoying the game more. Content numbers are up as well. My stream was going crazy today, and I wanted to kick off before even summing up the tournaments, just saying that Comp Fortnite is in a really good spot, and we haven't even had FNCS announced yet. Now, I know I talked about how insane Queasy and Vino's strategy was with the double barrel shotgun, but they weren't able to win the EU tournament today. The 2 games they used the double barrel, they came second, but overall the tournament was stolen right out from under their nose in the very last game by Kiro and Jerdy. They pulled off a 6 elim win to close out the tournament, beating them by 3 points. That's less than 2 eliminations, and not only that, it came down to a 1v1 at the end between Kiro's team and Wox's team, and if Kiro's team lost that 1v1, they would not have won the tournament. It was such an exciting finish. Queasy and Vino did kick off chapter 4 with a bang. Their consistency right now is ridiculous, but it was a great showing from Kiro and Jerdy. Wox and Mappy, a brand new team as well, coming in 3rd place on 258. We had Blaha's team, Axe Force, SKW, Hen and Anas, another brand new team, Vortex, Malabuka and Thomas HD, Dandir. We did have some rough performances, the main one being Tayson and Mustache. A lot of people were focusing on. They were heavily conned. They were supposed to be getting unconned on the north side of Slappy. They ended up getting triple contested, so they did end up on only 26 points, but they were fighting and playing very aggressive for their drop spot. We had iDrop and Mr. Savage come in 28. They were also contested at Anvil. They went down more around the kind of early to mid game. They only really went down on spawn in the last 2 games, but their other games, they did go down a bit in the mid game, only getting endgame once and getting a 3 elim 6. We didn't get to see Kami and Seti in the finals. They did not qualify. It would have been great to see their performance. This is the first time we're going to see Kami and Seti not going a split drop, but actually going a POI. So it's interesting to see how that's playing out into their consistency right now. As far as the NA finals, we had an equally stacked top of the leaderboard, but it wasn't as close. Iomzo and Rise took it home on 294 points. Now, I will mention though, in their second last game, Rise crashed on 2nd zone, and Iomzo went on to get a 2 elim 5th. Not 2nd rotating zone, from 2nd zone. An insane performance from Rise and Iomzo to bring that one home. Acorn and Cold were neck and neck with Rise and Iomzo the whole tournament, but unfortunately their last 2 games being by far their worst. A 0 elim 30th and a 3 elim 28th really did cost them. It dropped them out of the top 2, ended up being overtaken by Casca and Clarity, which honestly are probably one of the most sleeper teams right now in the world. They've been dropping Breakwater Bay. They won the first major ESL tournament of the season. They've now come 2nd in the Elite Finals. They are looking really, really solid with very consistent end games. I will say in Acorn and Cold's defense, in the last game, Acorn got the hammer bug where he couldn't move properly. That got them keyed by Diego and Cease, and that is why they dropped down. They would have almost definitely held 2nd and potentially even taken the win, so that was a bit unfortunate. But like I said, Rise literally crashed, and Iomzo still went on to do well, so you kind of got to give them credit where credit's due. We had Jampa and Paper in 4th. The NA boot camp was fantastic to see from them. Miro and Edgy coming in 5th. Clix and Donnie coming in 6th. Now remember, Clix and Donnie were getting conned by Okus and Dom on spawn at Anvil, the brand new drop spot they've taken, and honestly, Clix and Donnie were doing phenomenal. I'm gonna have to give them a 6-0 here. Now, 2 of the times they went down pretty early. They went down in 32nd, 42nd, and 33rd, but all 3 of those times they did manage to take out Okus's team first, and they were usually getting third-partied or rushed or something scuffed was happening. But of the 2 times they made endgame, they got a 2 elim win, a 6 elim 4th, and then a 2 elim 19th, but that was a bit of an unfortunate one. But 6th place for their brand new drop spot as a new duo. It was a really good showing before Clix goes away for a few days for his birthday. We had Cooper and Nani come in 7th. Blake and Bizzle representing the Boomers in 8th place. That is a duo with, I think at this point, an average age in the 20s, which I know for Comp Fortnite, that's a pretty big deal. We had Accept and Dubs in 9th, and then Threats and Macwood in 10th. Jumping into my new favorite segment of our videos, I want to show you the best and funniest clips from today's tournament, kicking off with Vadeal's attempt at the new double barrel strategy, and he was doing well with it, but he wasn't alone.
Top 10? Top 9? I'm dead to Storm.
He's actually dying to Storm. Oh! That's the final boss. The other guy doing the same strategy. There's 2 people. There's a guy ballooning, and there's a guy doing the same stupid strategy. Dude, almost half this remaining lobby is in the sky. Epic, you f***ed up. Now, I know the double barrel shotgun's now gone, so we're not going to see as many flying meme strats, but at the same time, Putrick was making a pretty good claim for why the balloons might actually be just as strong.
Скажи мне, второй шар, блядь, надуваться будет вообще или нет?
Вот что делать, если все леди, которые просто типы, которые просто говорят, играем через voice игры, подскажи, где можно найти тиммейтов.
You've probably seen a lot of pros complaining about their hammers, saying they're broken, they're sick of getting chopped down, but honestly, with movement like Flowis, I think you can overcome it. I've never been a big fan of the superhero skin, but honestly, it's kind of getting a bit ridiculous now. Yeah, I would love to watch the solo. Oh my God. Why is there 3? Was there 3 of the exact same skin? These motherfuckers aren't even teaming, they're trioing. What just happened? Did he just kill a whole trio? It was like the Matrix or something. It was like running in loops. All right, guys, that does it for another video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please chuck a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.